Please clap it up for Shayna Manuel.
Thank you, guys. I know what you're thinking. And no, I am not Leon's Jamaican nurse to take him back to the nursing home. Don't worry, I get that all the time. But no, that is not me. So yeah, speaking of old though, I am getting a little older, and I'm a little more reflective these days. And I don't know if I'm getting wiser though. But every now and then you think of kind of profound things, and I surprise myself. Like what I learned recently is that no matter what, sometimes in life you just can't get honey barbecue wings at KFC at 9 a.m. You just can't. It's acceptance, guys. That's what it's called. But there's a reason that I was on an early morning prowl for food. I do have to be honest with you. I am not completely happy in my current relationship. I've been seeing Souvlaki Grill for about 3 years now. And it's been my go-to takeout place for a while. And we've had like a respectful relationship, where they give me the space I need to have like breakfast or dessert at other places. But I check in pretty regularly with them. So you can imagine my hurt the other day when I went in. I was trying to make things better. I went down to Souvlaki Grill, and I ordered my usual takeout order, and I decided to take it back home, get more comfortable. And I opened the bag, and they had put like 7 extra Caesar dressings because I had asked for more. And I just felt like they were being overly sarcastic, passive aggressive, emotionally abusive. Do you know what I mean? And so I'm single again, and it's taken a lot for me to put myself back out there on the takeout market, but I'm doing what I have to do. But Souvlaki Grill is not the only person that's abusing me. My doctor's office too. I went to the doctor's office the other day to get a B12 injection because I'm anemic. I know you can't tell by looking at me, but it's on my father's side, through blood, not marriage. And I got a B12 shot. And then, after the doctor's office, I went to, how they have the patient portal now on the computer where you can look in, see the medications, see notes about the visit. It said, patient presents as morbidly obese. And number one, if that's not online bullying, I don't know what is. Number two, I didn't even go there for that. That's like going for a pap smear and hearing that I need to floss more. What are you even doing? But, I'm not naive. I do know that I need to work on my weight. I do, I understand. I am getting older. But I'm at the age where I know that I need to be doing something about my weight and my eating habits. But I'm also not so old that I need to do it right away. Do you know what I mean? I still watch food documentaries. The other day I was watching What the Health. Have you guys seen that on Netflix? Yeah, and I was watching it not because I wanted to, but because Netflix suggested it. Rude. But I'm the kind of person that watches those and eats the food that they're talking about on the documentary. So I'm eating Cheetos and I'm like, wow, how much sodium? That's not good. And you know what? I don't want you to think I'm not trying, because I am. The other day I actually joined Weight Watchers, and I'm waiting, and I'm watching, I guess that it just doesn't work for everyone, and that's fine. But also as I get older, there's more pressure to look younger, right? Do you guys feel that? Anyone? Yeah. And I've recently had some work done. I don't know if anyone can tell. I recently got a womb tuck. I did. I think the medical term is hysterectomy, but that just sounds so clinical, right? So I got a womb tuck, and I got the idea from this self-help book for people who have a lot of clutter. It said if you hold something and it's no longer bringing you joy, then you should let it go. And if I'm being honest, that thing was just sitting there collecting dust. And I knew, realistically, there's no way I was ever going to fit into it again. So I let it go. And fellas, I know what you're thinking right now. She's getting old. She has a slight food obsession. What else can we find out about her? Well, there's more. I'm also a lesbian, so complete package. And actually, 2 years ago, we got married, and nothing exciting to report. We're just kind of like an old married couple, but we try to still do the fun things. So, instead of a late night candlelight dinner, we now have like early bird specials at Delray Diner, you know what I mean? And when we want to really kick it up a notch, we'll get like vanilla flavored coconut milk for like little excitement. And we don't get, mani-pedis together anymore. Now we get hers and hers mammograms. So that's been fun. But listen, I'm a little nervous about Easter tomorrow, hanging out with family. And I have to be honest, as the only gay person in my family, I typically feel like an oddball, like a weirdo, like I don't belong. But this year, my cousin has come out as vegan. So, tag, he's it. And, but of course I'm going to be supportive. I'm going to show him all the love and, support that I've always felt. I might ask him some of the same questions that were posed to me, I might say to him, listen, if you want to eat vegetables in the privacy of your own kitchen, that's your business. But don't go trying to push that lifestyle down my throat. And I hope that if you get married, you don't expect me to make you a flourless cake, knowing I don't agree with that. But most importantly, what am I supposed to tell my children when they come asking me to explain quinoa? Did you think about that? No. I feel like I forgot a part of my set. How am I doing on time, Fasil?
You got 2 minutes, 2.5.
All right.
Tell us more.
Sorry, guys, I'm having like a total blank.
Talk about Trump.
No, I won't do that. But yeah, speaking of rights that Trump wants to take away, like I said, I am gay married, so for now that's still a thing. My wife is Jamaican. I know you guys thought I was Leon's Jamaican nurse, but my wife is Jamaican, and I like to play a little game where I pretend like she's gonna be deported, and she has to keep remembering that she was born here as well. But I love, her saying she never gets them quite right. Like, she's like, you know what? When we hang out with your family tomorrow, I don't want to say anything. I don't want to cause any drama. I'm just going to stay under the meter. I'm like, I don't feel like that's not right. Or if we're like hanging out and running errands, she's like, why don't we go ahead and pick up the dog food and then also pick up like a pizza. And that way we can hit 2 birds with 1 spoon. And I'm like, what are you talking about? All right, guys, you've been a lively crowd. Thank you so much for your time.